consistency
muhimu.
Consistency sana especially when you feel like you're giving up in the middle of the journey. You just motivate yourself to keep going because you know the end goal. You want to be successful, you want to succeed with this and this thing. So there is need to put a lot of effort. And it's not a one day thing. You not just wake up one day and you'll be successful. And probably you'll have to try a million things for you to get one thing that is successful. You might try this, it doesn't work. You try another thing, it doesn't work. You try another and another and another. And in a countless vitu you may try and they're not working, but one day kitu moja tutajipa blossom to one day. So keep on trying, keep on venturing, keep on risking. Usiogope ku risk, especially if you're a young person. What I'm going to tell you, the hard truth about life is that you will never know where you'll be successful if you don't take the risk.
And if you don't keep on trying. So tusife moyo. If you've tried selling shoes, ikakata, go to clothes. Ukiuza mahindi kesho ikata, enda kwa maragwe. Just do things. Just don't stop doing something because one day it's going to pay. When you're down there, you learn a lot. And especially when you're suffering or when you're at your low moments, this is where you get to know who is for you.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're so happy. Everybody wants you, or everybody wants to be associated to you simply because you're doing well in life. But when now you start suffering, or you're in your lows, you're in you don't have a lot of money or anything, challenges mingi sana. This is where you know when you know the true people that you have in your life. You know who you can count on, who has your back. This is when you're suffering. Atuko kwingine, everybody is laughing with you.
Ukiwa tajiri, everybody is smiling and there for you.
Hi guys,
I am Omboy Mbuthia
and I'm Paula K. Karibu sana to another beautiful episode by the Triple S, aka the Sweet, Soulful and Spicy channel. Kindly make sure that you like, share and subscribe to our content.
Make sure that you hit that notification bell so whenever we post a new video, you will be notified and you become our premium gang.
So we really appreciate the feedback for the last or the previous videos we've done. Thank you so much for always watching, and vile tu huwa tunasema, ensure that you watch till the end. Make sure that you watch till the end.
Now make sure that you subscribe. It is important when you subscribe. Take this 1 minute, subscribe. Kama una watch na TV, chukua simu yako, search hapo Sweet, Soulful and Spicy, usubscribe alafu uendelee ku watch.
We are growing. We are growing each and every day. We are not in the same place we were yesterday. We keep on growing, and all that is because of you. So we really appreciate you. Na tunawapenda sana.
Today's episode we'll be talking about the hard truths about life.
Exactly. In life, there are so many challenges that we encounter, and through the challenges, we come to get some hard truths about life that maybe changes our perspective towards the situation, or they enable us to do life in a much easier way, knowing that these things exist and these things are not changeable. So karibu sana, let's dive right in. Make sure you watch till the end. So hard truths about life is what we are talking about today. So your number one?
My number one hard truth about life is that people keep on changing.
Exactly.
As human beings, we keep on changing our mindset, our needs, our wants, you know. That is something that you should appreciate about yourself and about other people. Today, for instance, I'll just give an example when we were starting this channel. When we were beginning this channel, we were like, hey, situfike 100 subscribers. We were craving to get 100 subscribers. We were yearning for the 100 subscribers. And we took the first step to try getting the 100 subscribers. By the guys, it was, hey, we were scared. We were scared, like scared totally. How to get your 100 subscribers. Alafu, when we got to 100, we wanted 200. We were not satisfied with the 100. We got to 200. Then after we got to 200, we want something else. So that is about life. Keep on wanting something extra for yourself. You know, if you had a dream to maybe to study, you do your maybe diploma. Then after getting your diploma, you want to go next to the degree. After getting your degree, you want to get to go more and more. That is just about life. That is something that I understood about life. There is no satisfaction.
Exactly. You just want to keep on advancing. Whatever you got today, you want to add onto it for you to get another one. So it's like saying every other time you keep on running towards something
you're chasing
else.
Something.
You're still chasing something else. You get money today, it's 1,000 shilling tomorrow. You're still up searching for more money.
For 2,000,
you're not content with that 1,000 because as people change or as we evolve, things also change. So due to the change of circumstances, we also find ourselves wanting to change and wanting to do better and better.
And to move to the next step. So it's just about life. And for you, wherever you are right now and whatever needs that you have, just know that you will achieve them. And after achieving those needs and those goals, you will want something extra and extra. That's just about life. You'll always want something extra more than what you have right now. So it's normal.
Yeah, it's very normal. So my first hard truth about life is that you are not everybody's cup of tea, and it's okay.
Nobody, not everyone will like you.
Yes, you are not everybody's cup of tea, and that is okay. Not everybody is going to like you. Not everybody is going to love you. Not everybody is going to be happy about your success. Where you are today, whatever you're doing in life right now, not everybody is happy with where you are with life. Not everybody is going to be happy with the kind of partner you choose to do life with. All right? Not everybody is happy by the way you choose to parent your kids. So you cannot please everybody.
And it's okay.
And that is the hardest truth about life. No matter how you try to people please, imagine you can't be everybody's cup of tea. And it's very okay.
It's okay. And you should just know that and appreciate that fact. Even if other people have different opinions about the way you're going to parent, can you be okay with that? And that is your way of parenting and this is mine and it's okay. I don't have to enforce my way to you or force myself to fit on your way of parenting and such things. So it's just about life.
I think what you should do now, after you realize that you can't be everybody's cup of tea, you now have to start focusing on you. How do I feel about this? How do I feel about how I parent? How do I feel about my success? How do I feel about my mistake? Make it about you. Let you be the center of your own life. Because if you focus on what people are going to say, how they are going to react, you will find yourself tarmacking and still not doing whatever you could have done or just not loving the way you're doing life. Because watu ni wale wale, they are not happy about you. Not everybody will clap for you, and it is okay.
And it's okay.
Don't do life to please other people.
You can never satisfy people's needs or people's points of view. You can never be that person, and if you try to be, it will be exhausting for you.
Exactly. But then I've learned something that on that note that you can't please everybody. I've learned now to make it my own, focusing on my own. If I want, if I'm wearing something, I'll ask myself, am I comfortable in this? If I want to go to the gym, it's not because of how people are seeing me now, but I want to go to the gym to make me look good for me and to make me live a better life or a healthier life. So just make it revolve around you. Huku kwa dunia, not everybody's cup of tea.
100%. I like that. The other thing is that the other thing I learned about life is that you suck in a lot of things.
Most definitely. Kabisa.
You will find out some things you cannot do totally. Like for instance, for me, when I was starting my business, that time when I was starting, I thought I am a very I am an entrepreneur. I am good with business. I can run business until I ran the business for like 2-3 months, and I was exhausted. And I started looking for help, looking for somebody to help me along here and there, because I wasn't able to continue with the energy, because that is not that is not for me. That is that side of business. I realize I cannot do this, bro. This is so hard for me. Can I try something else that I can do? There's a lot in life that you can try, or you can try to begin or try to do, but not all things that you can do. So you suck in a lot of things, you know.
Exactly. And when you know that now, because it's a hard truth. When you're also dealing with people, bearing the fact that I also suck in a lot of things, you'll give people grace for whatever they don't do right, because you realize, if I too have my own flaws, my own imperfections, I'm not able to do certain things. So I'll not look at people as failures or weak people because they are not able to do whatever they are doing, simply because I also know that there are some other things they cannot do. So you find yourself giving grace to people.
And every opportunity that you have in life is not for you to try. So that is what we human beings do. We try everything that you see somebody amefanya, amesucceed, na wewe unataka kujaribu, and probably you suck in that area ujiforce hapo, alafu it doesn't work for you. So entirely we suck in a lot of things. And if you agree, ama you appreciate that fact and view this and these things I cannot do, but somebody else can do better. We see there is somebody who is comfortable with routine. Kuamka asubuhi anaenda job, anaenda job, anaweza fanya hiyo for years and years. And then there is somebody else, yeye hawezi. Lakini juu aliona Pauline akimake it, anasema hata mimi nitajaribu, hata nene katafute job, hata mimi niajiriwe. Alafu anajaribu miezi 2, ameshachoka. Unapata hata atamaliza 1 year there, because that was not their thing. But it was maybe Pauline's things, but not mine. And that is okay.
It's okay.
Something else that I will mention that goes with you suck in a lot of things is that we are toxic.
Definitely.
I am toxic in my own way. I am toxic to other people. I have those toxic traits that are mine. And Pauline, you also have your toxic traits.
I have my own toxic traits.
Hata wewe unatuview hapo, you have your toxic traits. Na ukiunderstand hiyo fact, inakusaidianga kupea watu wengine grace. Because you know that you're not perfect. And that is one thing that everybody should know. I am not perfect. I suck in a lot of things. And it's okay for other people also to exhibit these traits. Toxic traits. Hata ukiona mtu ana act, maybe somebody akona anger management issues, ukimuona hivi usimuone na hizo anger management issues zake, unamuona hey, this is the toxic trait of this person,
and I also have
mine. Kuna vitu zenye huyu mse mwingine ana stomach about me ama about my characters that probably they didn't even tell me, but they just decide to live with them.
Personally, I learned that when I got married, because it is when you settle with somebody, without you realizing that you also have your toxic traits, you can easily pick out your partner's mistake. Ama kama ni kwa friendship, you can easily pick on your friend's mistake, looking at what wrong they are doing, not knowing that you have a role to play also kwa your mistake. Unaona, maybe it's a breakup, you broke up, you want to see the flaws of that person, uone alinifanyia, but do you sit down and say, yo, what part did I take?
How did I contribute?
How did I contribute? In a friendship setup, or along our friendship, what am I contributing? What toxic traits am I bringing into this friendship that are making us, go or part ways or not agree on certain things? So we are toxic in one way or another.
It's important. Even if you have a fallout or a breakup with somebody, analyze the whole thing in a broad perspective other than me perspective. How did this person hurt me? You know, watu ukipata na mtu ametoka breakup atakwambia vile this person
she was
hurt, alifanywa hiyo, mtu alikuwa mbaya na hii na hii, lakini huyu msee amekaa chini akajiuliza, how did I contribute towards this breakup? Jo, hata kama it's somebody alikuwa na kutreat vibaya, eventually ukaamua ku move out of that relationship or that marriage, all along you were in some way stomaching this and allowing it to happen, and to that extent kwenye mefika at this point, kuna vile umeallow until that point. Where did you go wrong? You know, hata kama ni yeye amekukosea, yes, probably he's hurting your feelings, but she's hurting your feelings. How did you contribute to that extent? And trying to understand that, it helps you to view yourself in a different way, to be able to analyze me as a person. These are my toxic traits. These are my positive traits. And how am I going to conquer these toxic traits? How am I going to handle these toxic traits that I have? How am I going to tune myself? You know, some of them, you cannot deal with them completely. Come on, Mimi, I always say, I am defensive. I'm a defensive person. And this one, I only realized it when I got married. For me, I was brought up with amidst two boys. So walikuwa wananikalia sana. Walikuwa wananipeleka mbio. Nilikuwa na feel sasa nilikuwa every time I'm defending myself from them. Unajua, I am shielding myself from them because atanichapa. Unaona hiyo mchezo tu ya watoto wanakuchapa kama wewe I'm the only girl there, ananichapa. Alafu sasa mimi ningejidefend, niwaambianisha ama niwape maneno ama jioni kikuja ninamwambia ujue nitakuja kuambia daddy. Ujue dada ikikuja nitakusema. Alafu dada ikikam, unaona that is how I used to defend myself from them because being brought up in the middle of boys is not easy. So unajua vijana wakigrow, kwa sababu watoto wadogo wanakuanga na utukutuku mingi sana. So I used to defend myself, and through that I became defensive. And sasa saizi when I'm in this marriage, I still find the need of defending myself. I'll just give an example. There was a day my husband akatoka, and then mimi nikatoka later on in the day, nikaachwa ufa imewaka, TV imewaka, stima imewaka. Alafu nikaenda, alafu jioni venye alikuja akasema kai uliacha hizi vitu on. Okay, I would have said I've forgotten, but mimi nilianza kumwambia unajua niliacha ikiwa on juu nilikuwa nataka watu waone kama kuna mtu. Unajua mtu hawezi ingia kwa nyumba akiona iko na TV on. Mtu hawezi iba, atajua kuna mtu uko ndani. Sasa unaona
uli forget.
I just forgot it. But sasa nikaona nijidefend, niweza kusema venye ati niliacha hivyo intentionally from the real issue. Sikuacha intentionally. Nilisahau, lakini sitaki kusema nilisahau. Sasa naona the need of defending myself. So that is my toxic trait, and may understand. So sometimes I notice it, sometimes I don't. And when I don't and I am told, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that was defensive and there was no need for that. Next time I'll do better, you know.
Yeah, so it's good to realize that we also carry those toxic traits. So the best thing to do is to try and identify what are your toxic traits. Yangu ni anger issues sa zingine, especially when I am having deadlines to meet and then mtu anidilishe. You needed something is needed, say by Wednesday, and you're supposed to maybe hand in whatever is needed by Wednesday, and you still bring it on Tuesday evening, and on Wednesday unaitaka ama inatakikana, na ukikuja unaniharakisha. Arwana tutapendana. I will release my anger well to you. Kabisa vizuri. Ita explode kabisa. I'll talk without minding. Sita kutukana, but I'll be harsh. I'll be harsh. So I realized that, but now I'm learning to just take a pause. So what are you doing about it? I'm learning to, instead of me attacking you, I'm learning to let it sink first, and then nikuambie kwa uzuri. Because if I react to you immediately, itatoka, the words will not be so good for you to handle. So I'm learning to take a pause. Nisawa umeniletea leo jioni inahitajika kesho. I'll take a pause. Then nikuambie, by the way, umechelewesha hii kitu. Ungeleta? But sasa kama ingekuwa before I realized that was toxic about me. Sasa unaleta sahi, no expect bado kesho inahitajika. You see.
Na bado utamsaidia.
Lakini bado unaona nitakuwa nimerelease hizo angers na utaenda ukiwa hurt. Because in one way or another sita kuambia vizuri. So instead of me hurting you by overreacting or reacting to at that moment, right now I'm taking a pause and allowing it to sink, then I just tell you in a calm way. So understand where your toxic traits, and then know how to deal with them. Just try and know how to deal with your toxic traits, because it is the hard truth about life. We all exhibit one. So the big thing is, what are you doing with your toxic traits? How are you trying to not project it to other people? At least learn them and know how you're going to help to navigate.
So you are toxic in one way or another. Yeah. So understand that and appreciate that about yourself. Na ukubali tu hizo toxic traits zako, as in it is easier to handle something that you've already appreciated that you have than trying to handle something that you don't know that you have. Ama you are in denial.
The other hard truth about life is that no one is going to fix you. The only person who can help you is you. Nobody is going to fix you.
You are your own savior.
Yes. Nobody is going to help you. People will try to cancel you. They will try to talk to you. They'll try to help to bail you out in debt or whatever situation you're in. They will try to help you. But the only person who can fix yourself, who can fix you, is you. Because it's a choice you have to make. That maybe, let's say you are maybe a drunkard, you have a problem with alcohol, and people try taking you to rehabilitation. They try talking to you. But remember, the only person who can fix you is you. You're the only person who is going to stand up and decide, I am no longer taking alcohol. I am no longer doing whatever behavior I had that is making me lose control or lose focus in life. So remember, people are going to talk to you. People are going to motivate you. They are going to try and help you, but you are the only person who can fix yourself.
Yeah, it is your decision to make.
Yeah, it is.
That is one of the decisions that you have to make in life, that you are your own mountain, you are your own solution. So it's up to you to tune yourself to what you want to be or what you are at that moment.
Exactly. Have you read that book, The Mountain Is You?
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I ordered this actually. I am waiting to read it.
Have you read it? No, I want to read it. The Mountain Is You.
After I'm done, I'll give it to you.
Okay, thank you. So
I told you I ordered some books.
Oh, is that only what I
Yeah.
Oh, guy. So I've been planning to read that book for the longest.
To go in the same spirit.
For the longest, I've been wanting to read. Guys, you read that book. The Mountain Is You. The Mountain Is You. I'm going to read it after you finish reading. Yeah. So remember, you are your own savior. You are the only person who is going to help you.
Okay, the other truth about life, the hard truth about life that I learned is that free things are worthless.
Definitely.
Free things are worthless. What do I mean? The discounts that you run for, you'll find at the end of the day, they don't even make sense.
They don't.
Umai nguo za mtumba hizi cheap.
Cheap is always expensive.
Unabai unajaza hata utawaiva. Utakuwa na sipaku kwa utawaiva.
Unaona hata hazikai vizuri.
Later on after ushazibai. So these free things, these cheap things, they are worthless. Probably at that time when unanunua uko excited about them, alafu unafika kwa nyumba unapata hata kumbe I don't like this.
Why was I even rushing?
Why was I even buying this? Utapata to buy. As in those free discounts, unapata probably umeenda supermarket, this thing is being offered at a discount. Na huko na hizo do, una end up buying that product. And then at the end of the day, uta realize you may sacrifice something else for you to get that. So it's just worthless. So it's better to ungekuwa stay in your lanes. Don't take the discount at that time. Wish it according to your means at that time. So don't go for free things. Yeah, they're worthless. Hata easy lunch, they are not even worth it. So for instance, you're dating, unataka easy free things. You feel hata una feelingi yani sasa nimejipeleka kokote juu ya just free lunch.
Umetumia fare kama ni makeup umetumia makeup na time
atunaenda just for free things. Ama hizi occasions zenye unaitangwa sijui unaona, for young people who are just in campus and all that, they are dating, they are partying, those lives unaitwa party hivi, hakuna kitu utatoa kuja tu unaenda hapo unajiwaste. Just worthless for nothing. So these free things, just avoid them. Focus on good things. I just give a story. Besti yangu vile alikoniwa.
Just free things.
Just like almost the same thing. Because alikuwa offered. Alikuwa mengoja exam zetu KCSE zetu results. Alafu ilikuwa tumegonja hizo results za KCSE, akapatana na watu tao, wakaanza kumwambia ati watamwambilia Kenya amepata. Watamprofesaia anapata nini. Sasa wakamwambia I know you're watching this.
Umesemwa.
Nakusema tu, umejua. Sijakusema jina, wewe unajijua tu. Alafu akaambiwa aje, acha bag yako hapa, uombe mara 7. Uende hivi, uombe hivi, ukitembea hivi mara 7. I don't know how. Unaona ni ile tu unataka kujua, unataka kuwa informed about results zako za KCSE. It doesn't even make sense. Ungengoja tu utapata anyway at the end of the day. Sasa akaenda hivi, by the time alikuwa anafika ya 7 akupata watu hapo. Hivyo alipoteza simu yake na handbag, everything that was there. So what's the need?
Because it was free.
Yeah.
Hapana, let's stop going for free things.
Ama hizi simu watu na baingi, unapata mtu anakupata kwa gari Nairobi kwanza, anakuambia hii simu unaona hii ni iPhone. Hii iPhone nakupena 10k. Unaona? This is a good deal. Unasema unafanya hapo in transaction ndio umeona simu. By the time unaenda unapata ulipewa simu, nyuma ni mawe ama matope. Juu ya tamaa. So free things, it's worthless. Don't go for them.
Don't go for them.
Yeah.
It is expensive. So the other hard truth about life is that success doesn't happen overnight. Success is not an overnight thing.
Yeah.
It requires so much effort. It requires a lot of risking, a lot of you putting in the work. So wherever you are right now in life, jua tu you're working towards your success. Because usione if you have delayed, like you was compare to other people, seeing as if they just slept and woke up rich. Listen to people's stories. Watakwambia, me, I started from scratch. I started from a very small business that I risked starting. Then I put on the effort, I put on the work, and now this is where I am.
Yeah.
So if you want success, it's not just an overnight thing. It's not an overnight thing. Yeah. So microwave success as elastigi. As elastigi, you will find yourself just failing after the quick success. So success requires a lot of hard work
and consistency.
Consistency muhimu.
Consistency sana, especially when you feel like you're giving up in the middle of the journey. You just motivate yourself to keep going because you know the end goal. You want to be successful, you want to succeed with this and this thing. So there is need to put a lot of effort. And it's not a one-day thing. You not just wake up one day and you'll be successful. And probably you'll have to try a million things for you to get one thing that is successful. You might try this, it doesn't work. You try another thing, it doesn't work. You try another and another and another. And inakuwa countless vitu you may try and they're not working. But one day, kitu moja tutajiita blossom to one day. So keep on trying, keep on venturing, keep on risking. Usiogope ku risk, especially if you're a young person. What I'm going to tell you, the hard truth about life is that you will never know where you'll be successful if you don't take the risk.
And if you don't keep on trying. So tusife moyo. If you've tried selling shoes, ikakata, go to clothes. Ukiuza mahindi kesho ikata, enda kwa maragwe. Just do things. Just don't stop doing something because one day it's going to pay. One day it's going to pay.
In the same line about being successful, I will say something that my dad keeps on telling me. My dad keeps on telling me that little ambition takes a man nowhere. Too much ambition can destroy a man. Food of thought. Yes.
Sure vile utafanya na information.
No
way you're going to lie.
Little ambition takes a man nowhere. Too much ambition can destroy a man. It's up to you to balance.
Up to you to balance, all of you.
Also, I say the next point.
Yes.
The next point is that suffering is somehow good.
Kweli?
Yeah, that is the hard truth about life. Suffering is somehow good and you should appreciate suffering. Because it's only through suffering. Ama, ebu jiulize ile time yako and you may learn something about life. It can never be on a comfortable ground.
Exactly.
It has to be somewhere that you are struggling, somewhere you are at the pit, you are going through a lot, through hardship. Hiyo time peke yake ndio unapatanga una learn vitu.
Exactly. Ukiwa uko on your lows is where you learn humility. Huwezi learn humility when you're huko juu.
Huwezi.
Ego cannot allow you to be humble.
Umai analyze mtu mwenye ali get rich through steps. Alafu ule balipata wazazi wake ni wa rich.
They are two different people.
They are two different people. Moja hajasuffer. Huyu mwingine amesuffer to get where they are. So huyu mwenye hajasuffer huwa appreciate. Unapata si humble, ni rude, ni arrogant to other people because they got themselves there. They don't know what it takes to be down there. They don't know what it takes to be at the lowest moments. For them, they only know to be high. That's why some people are going to utapatana na boss mwenye anakutreat vizuri, ako so as in humble, alafu utapata boss mwingine arrogant, rude, proud, and all that. But suffering is good.
It is really good because you get to learn and to appreciate things a lot because you know what it takes. When you're down there, you learn a lot. And especially when you're suffering or when you're at your low moments, this is where you get to know who is for you.
Yeah, sure.
Because ukiwa huko, you are so happy. Everybody wants you or everybody wants to be associated to you simply because you're doing well in life. But when now you start suffering or you're in your lows, you're in you don't have a lot of money or anything, challenges mingi sana. This is where you know when you know the true people that you have in your life. You know who you can count on, who has your back. This is when you're suffering. But tuko kwingine, everybody is laughing with you.
Ukiwa tajiri, everybody is smiling and there for you. Alafu unajua funny thing, unapata saa zingine like a musician before a hit. Hakuna mtu anampostingi na tu wimbo wake uko chini. Lakini ile got a hit, everybody is posting them. And one of the celebrity, I don't remember who, alisema the reason why we don't post you when you're down there, nobody cares. But when you come up here, everybody cares. So wewe ngangana hapo kwa downs zako, hiyo suffering yako itakuteach how to handle your ups. Unajua, sometimes hata mimi in my life I keep on telling God one thing. God, thank you for whatever I am going through right now, because I know someday nikisimama mahali nitasema, hey God, imekuwa wewe, all this process, it has been you. And I also share a verse inakuanga in Romans 8:18, if I'm not sure. The suffering of this time cannot be compared with the glory that God is going to show in the future. So when you are in this suffering mode, appreciate this suffering era. Appreciate too. Kama you've not yet figured your life, appreciate it, because kuna time utakaa hivi uone life yako have worked out, things have worked out, and you look at this moment and you'll be like, oh God, thank you for those moments, because they have taught me to appreciate this moment I am in life right now. And ukiwa kwa hiyo suffering, hata umake a small step, utaweza kuappreciate. Unajua kama you've never been to the pit, you cannot appreciate the surface. If you have never been to the pit, you cannot appreciate the top of the mountain. So this whole journey requires for you to be at the suffering mode. That is the hard truth that I've learned about life.
It is hard, but we have to know it so that we can know how to appreciate those moments, because we can curse those days that we are suffering. We can really see that God has left us, that God is working out nothing is in our lives, but the grace is always sufficient. Hiyo ndo mimi ujiambia, the grace for this period I am in, God will make it sufficient, because he knows where I am going, he knows the future, so he will help me endure and persevere the sufferings, the lows, because he knows he has highs for me. Because uko juu, mtu akiwa uko juu, it's even very easy to forget about God and start seeing it as you. Unajigonga kifua, unasema ni mimi nimefanya, but when you're through downs, you easily know that it is not your hand, it is God's hand in whatever you're going through. Hautajiona, because utaona si mimi niliweza kujitoa huko kwa suffering. It is God who made it possible for me to come out of the sufferings and brought me to this other end. So it is very easy to appreciate God and know God. Hata maombi, you know, in your eyes, you're enjoying whatever things you have. You're enjoying the luxury, you're enjoying the food and everything. Kidogo unaweza sahau kufast pia, but huku chini unafast hata cha lazima saa zingine, because you even don't have whatever food. Unaona? So in our laws, tujifunze sana, being humble, associating with people, doing everything good, tujifunzie tu huku chini. So that when we climb that mountain, when we reach where we want to be, we are very able, it is easy for us to just do life.
And one thing I will tell you is when you are in your lows, don't mask it. Don't mask it or try to show people that you're not in your lows. Let them know that you're in your lows because they are the same people that wataenda kukutolea testimony in future.
By the way, nilimuona akipitia.
Nilimuona. Lakini sasa ukimask, nobody will be able to appreciate it apart from yourself. So when you are at the lowest moments of your life, don't mask it. Just allow yourself to be at that moment and let people know that you are that moment. Uko hiyo part una do uko broke nini wata wajue saizi uko broke because they are going to testify for you in future. Don't be afraid of your suffering moment. Appreciate it and just let it be. Leave
alone them testifying about you. You're also motivating somebody.
Yeah, sure.
Through your journey. Because somebody out there is maybe after you have walked your path and you have reached wherever you want to reach, there is now somebody else who is where you are. But because you showed the whole process, they have seen your journey, your lows, your mediums, your now to your highs, before when they back kwa peak, they have seen all that steps, ladder, all those steps. So this person is motivated because anajua, I saw Wamboi Mbuthia going through this. This is how she overcame, and I also believe that in my journey, it is not the end for me because I'm also going to be at the peak.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so it is now the other hard truth about life that I've learned is some things are beyond your control.
Yeah.
Some things are beyond your control, but what matters is how you choose to respond to every situation, to everything, because you can't control what people think about you, but you can choose on how you respond to however they are going to take you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So things are beyond your control. You can't control your past.
Yeah,
it is already bygone. You imepita hivyo. What now you can control is, or you can choose to respond to the repercussions or whatever things that now comes with your past. You can choose to respond to the hate, to the negativity, to everything about your past, simply because the past is beyond your control. You can't bring it to the now and change it. You can't just control it. But how you respond to it, it is up to you. That one you can control.
And worrying doesn't help. You know, worrying doesn't help. Focusing on wherever you're going at that moment doesn't help you. Because you can't, if you cannot control something, let it be.
Let it be.
Let it just take tolls on you. Fanya vile itafanya lakini wachana tu nayo because you cannot control it. So for instance, you've lost your job. For instance, I've lost my job. Now, I cannot control that fact. Siwezi enda kwa hiyo manager nimwambie nirudishe kazi. I cannot do that. I will just be, maybe for instance, naanza kutafuta jobs.
Now that is how you choose now how to respond.
You choose to respond to whatever you're going through because you cannot control what you're going through. And huwezi shinda umekaanga hapo chini unasema just nilifutwa kazi. So that's
what are you doing?
What are you doing about it? That is up to you. That is up to you. What you're going to do, that is what you have control on, not what has already happened. You have control of what will happen tomorrow, what you're going to do tomorrow, but you don't have control with what happened yesterday.
Exactly. So usijaribu control kila kitu. Don't try to control situations, circumstances. Don't try to control people. Let them be who they are, but know where they belong. Keep people where they belong. Allow them to think whatever they are going to think. That one you cannot control, but you can choose to control how you respond to their thoughts, how you respond to their actions, how you respond to whatever situation or circumstance that comes your way. The
other hard truth that I've learned about life, it takes a lot of work to maintain relationships.
A lot of work.
I mean friendship.
Yes.
I mean a workplace relationship. I mean friendships. I mean family relationship. It takes a lot of work. Are you willing to put in the work? Ask yourself that. It takes a lot of work. Any decision that you make, I have chosen Pauline to be my friend. Am I willing to take the work of friendship? Am I willing to accommodate Pauline in this and this way? Am I willing to do this and this thing about us being friends, to what extent am I willing to put the work? So it's a lot of work. Relationship, talk about marriages,
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. This one we keep on saying, but marriage is a lot of work. It takes a lot of intentionality. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of forgiveness. It takes a lot of wanting to be there for your partner.
Constantly choosing this person each and every day.
You know.
Love is not enough.
Love is not enough.
Love is not enough. So it takes a lot of effort. Like you have said, it takes a lot of compromising. It takes a lot of stomaching a lot of things and giving grace to each other. It just takes a lot to build and sustain a healthy relationship. So hata kwa hiyo workplace yenye uko, I know you have workmates. Living with them, I'm working with them. You know, you're not going to work there with them like a day or two. You're going to work there for a long time with them. How am I going to cultivate my relationship with these people? How am I going to improve me as a person when it comes to relating with these people? How best can I relate with these people for them to understand their boundaries, and there is also friendship in whatever this is, you know. And with when it comes to friendship, I was telling you the other day, I think we have an episode on friendship. You should check it out. The other thing that about relationship and work is when it comes with friendship, I think there is a lot of work that people ignore. Alafu kuna siku nilijiuliza aje, do you extend grace when it comes to friendship as much as you extend grace when it comes to relationship? I'm a partner dating. You see, what we normally do, because hatujafika, we have not reached at that level, understanding that friendship and marriage kidogo zinafanana. This person is not, you're not connected, or you're not, they are not your blood. So they have made a decision to choose you as your friend ama their partner, sindio? So the intentionality enye tuko nayo kwa marriage is the same intentionality tunafaa kuleta kwa friendship, because these people have chosen you and they keep on choosing you. You know, for family we don't choose. But now what we do, because we have not realized that, is that you can easily do away with friendships.
It's painful.
But for marriage, or for the love relationship, you can forgive haraka sana. Maybe somebody even cheated on you, but unaona uko na hiyo grace ya kumforgive, lakini huko kwa friendship alifanya tu makosa kidogo, but
wachana na yeye kabisa.
Wachana na yeye, because there are some things enye kabisa unaweza ona wacha hiyo relationship iishe, hiyo friendship iishe. Kuna hizo vitu unaweza sema hii pahali imefika kabisa, wacha tufanye nini, wacha iishe. But kuna ingine, the same way una compromise on when it comes to marriage is the same grace you should give to friendship.
True. Because unajua, I think kama kuna watu wanakuanga close in your life, the most ni friends. Other probably sometimes more than your partners are, because this people you can share everything to them. Zile hata probably unaogopa kushare with your partner, and our watu they've been there in your life for probably years and years. Alafu they do one mistake and then you do away with them. No, it's not supposed to be that. Just give the same grace that you give to friendship to relationship. The same grace you give to relationship, give it to friendship. Allow human beings to be human. Allow human beings to make errors. So that is the hard truth about life, that there is a lot of work to put when it comes to any type of relationship.
Okay, so the other hard truth about life is that you are responsible to your own happiness. A lot of things can bring you happiness. Money can give you happiness. Your partner can give you happiness. Your family can give you happiness. But you are not supposed to rely on those things to be happy. Happiness should come from within. In that, when this money comes to an end, when the partner stops loving you, when every other thing is not on your side or not working, you're able to still find that happiness. It should be from within. That is why you find people going to depression, wanakuwa too always sad and gloomy, simply because they are no longer loved, or whatever brought them happiness is no longer in their lives. So you find that hawana your happiness. So it should come from within. It should come from within.
just be intentional about being happy
and
focus on the happiness. Sometimes you have so many good things happening in our lives, lakini sisi tuna decide kufocus na hiyo yenye mbaya. Hiyo mbaya ina happen ndio mimi nataka kufuata. Sasa that is we as human beings. Hiyo kitu mbaya ina happen kwa life yako na unashindanga unapata unajidepress about unafikiria every now and then unataka tu kufocus your mind there. Nataka kuambia one thing about energy. Energy huwa inageneratiwa kwenye umefocus your mind to. So if you focus your mind to what wrong is happening in your life, there will be a lot of energy coming from what is wrong, what is not happening in your life. Utakuwa unasikia everything around you it's just failing because umefocus na moja yenye na fail. But if you put your energy to something that is working, something that is making you happy, trust me, you'll have a happy life. The other thing, but I think I said it somewhere about being toxic and all that, but I will just say it differently the way I had written it here. People are selfish and so are you. People are selfish and so are you. I am saying you. So
that's
so are you. Unajua sisi mostly human beings. That's your 2 point ya happiness. Mtu unapatanga una focus on yourself, on whatever makes you happy. Sometimes, so for instance, I'm just going to give an example. For instance, I was supposed to meet with you at around 2 p.m. somewhere. Alafu ukafika 2 p.m. Mimi nikakuja 2:30. Wewe utafanya nini? Utaanza kukasirika. Umefika late. Hata hujanipe hiyo room ya ku express ni nini may happen before what happened for me to be late. And probably I've had a bad day. Ama on my way nimepatana na accident hata ujui. Lakini sasa wewe as a human being umekasirika. Hata labda uliwahi umeanza kunitext wewe, what are you doing? You are messing this up. Nini. Because we are selfish. Mostly we think about ourselves. That is true. We think mostly about ourselves more than we think about others. But please, guys, try to change that. Try and focus on what makes other people happy, and and trying understanding people from their own point of view, other than from your own point of view.
And hapa selfish, we don't mean you stop loving yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Because self-love unaweza fikiria is selfish, but know the limits. Jua unafikisha wapi. So I can say maybe the last one is life is a series of choices, and your choices define you.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a series of choices, and whatever you choose in life will define you. How you choose to do your life will define you. We are going to know who Wamboi Mbuthia is by the kind of choices anafanya. If you choose to live life ya drunkardness, hiyo ndo tutakudefine nayo. Shirin, mgani ule mwenye anakunyoga sana, unaona? You choose to put on work ama to succeed. Tunasema Shirin mgani? Ule mwenye anafanyaga hii na hii, mwenye anafanya. So your choices will define you. Choose wisely. Make choices wisely. Because you can fail to see the outcomes ama the results of your choices saizi. But coming or going forward, huko mbele unaona those choices kidogo zinakuharibia. Kidogo zinakuharibia. You start seeing now the repercussion. You start now wondering how you're going to change things back to how they were, or regretting that you could have made better choices. So before you do any or you make any choice, just think about it and make your choice with a sound mind, so that you avoid regretting that you could have chosen better, you could have done better, because unaweza ishi a life full of regrets simply because of the choices you make.
Talking about choices, it's our decision to choose the people around us. One thing I will tell you, you exhibit the energy around you. So for instance, uko hapo, you're trying to make it in life, unangangana na job na biashara zako nini. Ukipata na mtu when you don't have positive energy around you, you will be negative about everything that is happening in your life. For instance, Pauline, you're married. You cannot be around people who talk negative about marriage.
The same energy they bring to me, I will take the same energy back home.
Yeah, exactly. Huwezi kaa na mtu mwenye anasema men are not good.
Or men are dogs. You go see your man as a dog.
You go start seeing your man as dog. But men should do this, should not do this, should not do this. Ama watu wenye wana probably they don't see value in men. When you stay around those people, without knowing, we'll start exhibiting the same energy because we show the energy that is around us. When you are around people who don't value family and all that, you'll start exhibiting the same energy on your side. When you are around people that don't talk about growth, you will start not think, you'll begin also to be like them. So it's up to you to choose. You need to take the decision. You need to know that you are responsible of the decision that you make, and the people around you. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Choose who you hang around with. Yeah, because your friends, your circle is the one that also influences you the most. They will influence you in one way or another. Yeah, they may influence you in a very positive way
or negative.
Know your circle. Know your circle. Know the kind of friends you have.
Yeah, I think that is it.
Hope you have enjoyed our episode today. Make sure you watch till the end. If you have watched to this far, thank you so much for always supporting us. Thank you. We know that you're going to like, share, and comment. Invite others to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That is it from us from today. It's a wrap.
Bye. Adios.